Single-phase immersion cooling is recognized as a solution to tackle today's data center challenges: compute density, total cost of ownership, and sustainability. Let's see how it works. IT hardware generates heat that must be removed through a heat transfer process to ensure optimal performance. The first stage is transferring heat from the server to the cooling fluid. As your IT hardware powers up, the chip, typically a CPU or a GPU, is the primary heat source. Servers usually comprise several of these chips. However, components like memory modules also contribute to heat generation. The server is fully submerged, and the cooling fluid absorbs 100% of the heat, as all the components are in contact with it. This first heat transfer stage has been finalized. In the second stage, heat moves from the primary fluid to secondary one, usually water, using a heat exchanger. A vast number of chips and servers are needed, and they are usually clustered in pods. The hot immersion fluid is transported directly to the heat exchanger in the CDU, where it transfers 98% of the heat to the secondary fluid. The remaining 2%, originating from the pods and piping, is effectively managed by simple air handling units. The second transfer stage is now complete, highlighting one of the key advantages of this technology: the ability to concentrate most of the heat into a single body of fluid. Simplicity brings reliability. In the final stage, the secondary fluid releases the accumulated energy via the heat rejection infrastructure. Usually, there are so many chips and servers needed that pods are deployed by hundreds. Components like network switches may need air cooling, but are excluded here. The heat managed by the secondary fluid utilizes most of the heat rejection capacity. The portion handled by air cooling is minimal and requires only a small fraction. At this point, the heat originated in the chip and other components has been released. Immersion cooling captures nearly all available heat, which makes it ideal for heat harvesting and reuse. By adopting single-phase immersion cooling, the demands for more computational capacity are met. It addresses critical challenges related to power density, operational efficiency, and energy consumption. Want to learn more about immersion cooling and its many benefits? Contact Submer to explore how we can help you achieve your goals. Submer, data centers that make sense.